Hey guys, welcome back. So, having done several reviews on investing platforms, I had a request recently if I could do a review on WeBull, one of the top investing apps in the US. So please note that this video is for US people only. If you're from the UK, I'd probably recommend checking out my Trading 212 review. Now, when it comes to investing platforms, I have a very specific set of criteria that I look for in a good investing platform, and that's what we'll be going over in this video. Just bear in mind that the key features and benefits will change depending on what type of investor you are. A long-term investor is going to have different needs to, say, a short-term trader, so just bear that in mind. So, in this video, we're going to be taking a look at WeBull. I'll be going over a little bit about the company and about the founder so you get to know where this company's come from. We'll go over all the key features and benefits. We'll take a look at the fees, as fees are very important to investors. We'll look at all the good points, but we'll also cover some of the not so good points as well, all to see if WeBull are any good. Please also note that this review is accurate as from the time of the recording. Please check the description below for any and all updates, as things are always changing with these kinds of platforms. As always, if you do find anything useful in the video, don't be shy, be sure to drop a like. That would be much appreciated. Okay, so WeBull, are they any good? Let's take a look. Okay, so here is what we've got coming up. We're first going to take a look at what does the ideal investing app or platform look like. And I've got a list of criteria that I always run these companies through. We'll then take a look about WeBull, and I'll show you how it was founded and who the actual founder was, so you can see where it's come from. I'll then show you an account demo, so we'll hop onto the mobile and we'll just take a look around and show you the UI. We'll then take a look at fees, because fees for investors are really important. I'll then show you how to get some free stocks if you want to try out the platform, and then we'll bring it all together and we'll see how they did against our set of criteria. So these are all the things that I would want in an ideal investing app or platform. And I'll just preface by saying I've not actually found a single platform or app that has met all of these criteria. So let's do a quick run through. First up, whole of market. Are we able to buy all the things that we want? That's stocks, that's ETFs, that's mutual funds, maybe cryptocurrencies. The more products, the better. Is your money insured? As the last thing that you want to do is build up your account to hundreds of thousands of dollars, and if the company goes bust, then you lose the money. So insurance is really important. Next, tax efficient. Again, you don't want to grow your account to hundreds of thousands of dollars, and then all of a sudden when it comes to selling, you're losing a big chunk to tax. So does it have the tax efficient accounts? Next, the fees. Now we understand that these platforms do need to make money, so everything can't be free. However, are the fees low? Are they acceptable? So we'll take a look at that. The user experience. So are we able to find what we need to find? Are we able to easily buy and sell and move things around? So user experience of the actual app. Fractional shares. There are some shares out there that are $3,000 just for one share. So are we able just to buy $100 worth of that company without having to put down $3,000 every single time? Can we transfer in and out? So let's say we've got an account with another broker that we've built up. Are we able to transfer that account into this platform? And on the flip side, if we build up a nice account, but then another company becomes better, are we able to take our investments and transfer it out without having to sell and potentially pay capital gains tax? Customer service, always a good one for companies. So whenever you ask a question or if you have a problem, does it get resolved quickly? And finally, do they have a good refer a friend program? So a lot of the best apps and platforms out there will give you either free money or free stocks, which you can then sell into money for bringing other people on. So there it is, and as I mentioned, I've not found a platform yet that covers everything as I would want it. So maybe WeBull is going to be the first. So let's take a quick snapshot look about the company. So this company was founded in 2017, and it was by this guy, Wang, don't want to butcher his name, but Anquan. And if you know about Alibaba, which is one of the biggest companies in China, this guy was the technology director for Alibaba Financial. So that's the man behind the product. For something that's not yet 4 years old, to have 11 million users is pretty impressive. And that's 750,000 daily users. They brought on a crypto offering in 2020, which is good. And interestingly, I found out that the average account size for people on this platform is $3,000. So this tells me it attracts a lot of beginner investor traders. So I'll try to tailor this review to those people. Okay, so let's take a look at the app. So we'll actually start with the front end of the site because you can learn a lot about the company just from the homepage. And then we'll jump into the app. So you can see they're saying that the key selling points is that it's 0 commissions, you don't have deposit minimums. Key features, you can invest in thousands of companies. It also has option trading. You will get access to all the ETFs and also ADRs. So this is actually foreign companies that are listed on the US stock exchange. One of the key criteria was building in a tax efficient way. And I have to say, this is one of the strong points. So you've got all your different IRA accounts. You've got the traditional IRA, the Roth IRA, and a rollover IRA. So this is really, really good, as well as just a standard brokerage account. It gives you all the fully traded hours, so this includes pre-market and aftermarket, which is really good as well. There's also a desktop version as well. I personally prefer using desktop stuff for analysis, as sometimes it's quite hard to do all the charting on a smaller device. Customer service as standard. Another one of the key criteria was making sure that your money is protected. And we can see here the account's protected up to $500,000, which is great. And this includes a $250,000 limit for cash. So this is very important and good to see. Fees are very important for investors. So you can see there's 0 commission on options, stocks, and ETFs. But they do say they make money the same way every other broker makes money, but with just one less revenue line item being commissions. So if you are going to trade on margin, then you're actually borrowing money. So these are the rates if you are going to borrow on margin, which includes short selling as well. You do have fees charged by regulatory agencies and exchanges. So this is separate to WeBull. So they say, and WeBull doesn't profit from these fees. So I can see on stocks and ETFs, there's a transaction fee and a regulatory fee. It looks like you're going to get 1 cent taken off on each one. Sells only. And options trading, again, 1 cent transaction fee. Sells only. But there is a 3 cent and a 4 cent an options regulatory fee and a clearing fee. So just bear that in mind for option traders. Deposit and withdrawal fees. So ACH, this is coming from your employer. There's no charge. To make a deposit via wire transfer, it is going to be $8. And a withdraw via wire transfer is going to be $25. And for international people, it's $12.50 and $45. Stock transfer fees. So to transfer accounts into WeBull, they ain't going to charge you anything. But to transfer out, it's going to be $75. You probably won't need to do this more than once. And then finally, postage. So it's always better to get your accounting stuff digitally and not by letter these days. If you do want to get it from a paper source, then there are going to be a very small charge. But as long as you get this electronically, then you won't have this fee. So that pretty much covers the main fees for the platform. Okay, so here we are on the WeBull app, and I'll give you a very high-level walkthrough of what it looks like. So the tabs across the bottom, we've got your watch list, we've then got markets, we've got news, and then a main menu. So watch list, this is pretty much where you're going to be searching for anything that you want. So the little search functionality at the top, and I've done a search, and every company that I've searched for that I would want, I've pretty much found. We've got all the ETFs. So I made a little short list. I particularly like VU, the Vanguard S&P 500 ETF. Triple Q is your technology ETF. Here's a little bonus for you guys. So if you look for BPTRX, this is a Barron's fund, and this fund includes SpaceX. So even though you can't buy SpaceX stock right now, if you buy this fund, you will technically be an owner of SpaceX. So how about smashing the like button for that bit of insight? And then I've also added Bitcoin and Ethereum. Moving to the next tab, we have markets. So you can see all the different US markets, and we've got the core indexes here and information about them. We've got the net inflows, you've got top gainers, top losers, most active, hot ETFs, even best performing industries. And you can dig into all of these different things, and there's further subcategories. So the app is actually really big. As mentioned, we've got cryptos. So they added the most popular ones. So there's probably about 15 different cryptos, but you've got access to Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin. Dogecoin is causing a bit of a storm at the minute, so that's good that you've got those. News tab. So this is split into top news, 24/7, and then anything related to your watch list. So that's pretty good. And then the last tab is menu, and across your top, you've got your messages, you've got the help center. So any issues, you've got all the FAQs, or if you wanted to contact them there, and then your general settings, your account settings, theme, notifications, etc. Deposit bonus. So if you were to try it out and you deposit $100, this is where you're going to get your free stock. You also then have the WeBull influencer program, so you can refer friends, and you also get either stocks or cash incentives for referring friends, which is great. You've got your alerts, your favorites, calendar's quite good, so you can keep track of any companies that you follow. You can see when their earnings are going to come through. And advanced quotes, this is links to further stuff that you can get on subscription. But in general, I find the UI pretty intuitive. There's actually so much you can do on this app, which is excellent. You get all kinds of charting tools. You can dig into individual stocks. This one was pretty hot last week. You get a lot of different technical analysis tools. You can see the order board, news about the company, some analysis ratings, price targets, support and resistance levels, press releases, fundamental analysis. So I have to say, I'm pretty impressed with the app. Okay, so let me show you how you can get some free stocks just by trying out the platform. So inside the app, they have a tab to this page, which is the influencer program. And to be fair, this is one of the strong points of WeBull. So when you refer friends, you can get free stocks for you and your friends. So this promotion is constantly changing, but right now you can get a free stock when you just open an account. And if you deposit $100, you also get another free stock. So what I'll do is leave a link below this video, which if you sign up to WeBull and deposit $100, you can get your 2 free stocks. And the great thing is, once you're on the platform, you can do the same with your friends. Okay, so let's bring it all together and see how WeBull did. Unfortunately, not a clean sweep. Whole of market. So I didn't just want to put a red X because it would have been unfair, but you also can't get access to absolutely everything. All the stocks that you're probably going to want, it's going to be fine. All the ETFs that you're going to want, you're probably going to be fine. You can't get mutual funds on this platform. So some of the big established platforms like Fidelity, you can, but then they'll be charging you commission every time you make a trade. So it's which one is more important to you. Money being insured, so your portfolio is insured up to 500,000 and your cash deposits, I believe it was 250,000. So that is excellent. Tax efficient, as you saw, they've got all the different main accounts that you would want, that you can grow your portfolio in a tax efficient way. So that's great. Fees are really, really good. They do have some of the most competitive spreads. It's commission free, so that's good. User experience is really, really good. As you saw, the app is one of the biggest, most robust I have seen. Lots of stuff on there, lots of stuff you can do, and I could pretty much find and do everything that I wanted. The biggest thing that let them down at the time of this recording was not being able to buy fractional shares. I hope they're probably working on this, but that is probably the biggest sticking point of WeBull right now. Transfer in and out. you are able to do. Customer service for me has been really good. Every time I've sent an email, I've got something back pretty much within 24 hours. And as you saw, they've got a really good refer a friend program where you can get access to free stocks for yourself and for your friends. So there you are, guys. That was my review of WeBull. I would say overall that the platform is actually pretty good. The only thing that really let them down was the fractional shares. But for a forward-thinking tech company, I'm sure this will get fixed pretty soon. And whether that's important for you right now, it does depend on what type of investor you are and how much money you have. Remember, this review was accurate at the time of the recording, so please check the description below for any and all updates, as things are always changing with these platforms. So, hope you found this useful. In fact, just one favor to ask, if you did find anything useful in the video, be sure to drop a like. That would be much appreciated. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, I invite you to click below and join our investing community. I do have some great videos coming up that you don't want to miss. Any questions or comments, just post them below. Okay, cheers guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.